Hi, boys and girls. Yesterday, we started our new unit on measurement. In our new unit, we learned some very important vocabulary terms that we will be using when we are comparing or finding the measurement of different objects. Today, we're going to talk about object alignment. Object alignment is just as important as those new vocabulary terms that we learned yesterday. So let's get started on today. What does object alignment mean? When we talk about the word alignment, we mean that when we are comparing or measuring objects, we have to make sure that the ends of each of the objects are aligned. In other words, align means that we have to make sure that if we draw a straight line at the bottom of each object, all of the objects would be slightly above or touching the line. So think alignment, align. If we draw a line, we want our objects to be slightly above or touching the line. So let's look at some photos for examples to explain what this means. So when we talk about properly aligned, here's our photo and we have three different collars. If we look, there is the line, and we can see that all three of the collars are properly aligned. They are slightly above or touching the line that we drew. Because of this, we can now accurately compare the length of each of the three collars to see which one is the longest or which one is the shortest. Now let's talk about height. We have three baseball bats. Again, we got to think. First thing we should do, are the object aligned? Yes, we have our line right there and we look. All three of the bats start at the same point from the line. They're slightly above or touching the line. So that means that we can accurately compare the height of these three bats because they all are aligned. However, sometimes things may not actually be aligned. Looking at this photo, we have a group of flowers. It looks like the red flower is the shortest of the flowers, but part of the red flower is below the line. When we draw our line, all three of the flowers are not starting at the same point from the line. This means that the flowers are not properly aligned. We cannot accurately compare this group of flowers because the red flower is below the line. If we were to say that the red flower is the shortest, that would not be true. So that's why when you are looking for the measurement, comparing the measurement, you need to make sure that all three of the objects are all aligned. And if you were to draw the line, they will be slightly above or touching the line. So remember, alignment, align. Are the objects above, slightly above, or touching the line when you're measuring?